Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and spending part of your day with me. Today I've got another box from Bibliophilic Excursions, but it is a different one from the others that I have opened. So in case you couldn't tell by the name, Bibliophilic Excursions does several different book subscriptions. The first one that I opened was actually their sort of full journey where it takes you to a different destination and you get some items from that destination as well as a fiction book and a non-fiction book, and that is $49.99 per month. And when I did it, I actually got some books and some items from Ghana. Then the next month, just to save some money, I went ahead and did their journey where you selected if you wanted just the non-fiction book or just the fiction book. I did just the fiction book. I haven't had a chance to read that book yet, but it was a journey to Australia. A lot of the items in that box, though, as much as I love travel and as much as I would love to go to Australia, just felt a little bit kind of touristy to me. So I didn't necessarily find them to be useful things, although I've heard really good things, of course, and now I'm experiencing a bunch of FOMO about their Germany box that they just sent out for this month. But for this month, I decided to do the Ladies at Lunch subscription, which is even less money. It's $34.99. Now, it does cost me almost $10 to get this box shipped to me, so when you factor in all of the tax and shipping, it's looking like closer to $45–50. But this is a different subscription because it doesn't necessarily take you to a different destination in the world. It is more about Ladies at Lunch. So it's a book that will celebrate some fantastic female heroine or protagonist. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into it. It does come in the same beautiful blue box. It does have my shipping label there on the top, so that's why you don't get to see the top, but it is kind of shaped like a book, sort of. And it's very, very heavy, so I don't think it's like because the book is heavy. I think the items inside are. So let's get into it and see. So here we are. We've got their branded tissue paper, which has their adorable little mascot, which is a little dog. And then they always do a little handwritten note, which I super duper appreciate from any subscription. And that's one of the great perks about the smaller subscription companies is you do get that sort of personal attention. They even got the umlaut over my E, which you guys know that I love. So let me just see if I can open this guy up. And a lot of times in the past, the card has just been like some handwritten facts about the destination. And this is just a little thank you card. It says, "Hello, Noelle. This month we've curated a very fun adventure. We hope you find this cozy novel appealing and these berry-themed kitchen items grape. We've guava soft spot for fruit puns. Happy reading." So that was super cute. I love that. And it looks like we do have a lot of kind of fruit themed items going on in here. If you haven't checked out my Fruit for Thought unboxing, definitely check that out, where it's almost always fruit themed. So let me see. I'm just going to pull some stuff out because I do want to get to the book and also to see if there's a bigger sheet, because I know that in the destination, the journey boxes, there's usually a bigger sheet that talks about the book selection, why they chose it, and then also some more facts and fun items about that destination. So I don't necessarily see it. I do see they always have their little bookmark in here, as well as this little card that just says uniquely portable magic, which is kind of their slogan. And I believe they still have a code where you can get $10 off your first box, and it's SM10, and I will leave that in the description below, and maybe just tell them that you saw this box over on my channel. But you can get $10 off, and I think that's any of the subscriptions. So like I said, this one is $34.99, and then you could do the one book one, which is $39.99, and then the two book one, which is $39.99, or sorry, $49.99. So definitely check those out. All right, so it looks like I've got a book by Mary Simses, The Irresistible Blueberry Bake Shop and Cafe. That is so funny because the upcoming theme for Fruit for Thought is blueberry. So here it is, great image. I do like blueberries. I usually like them kind of sweetened unless you can get a really, really good batch, because I always feel like they look so great in the store and then you get them home and you might have one or two of those mushy ones, which are so disappointing because you want them all to be those perfect blueberries. Let me see what this says. So it says, It is fiction. Ellen Branford is going to fulfill her grandmother's dying wish to find the hometown boy she once loved and give him her last letter. Ellen leaves Manhattan and her Kennedy-esque fiancé for Beacon, Maine. What should be a very short trip is quickly complicated when she almost drowns in the ocean and is saved by a carpenter who happens to be on the scene. The rescue turns Ellen into something of a local celebrity, which may or may not help her unravel the past her grandmother labored to keep hidden. As she learns about her grandmother and questions her own choices, it becomes clear that a 24-hour visit to Beacon might not be enough. The Irresistible Blueberry Bake Shop and Cafe is a warm and delicious novel about the power of a simpler life. That actually sounds really sweet and interesting. I have been reading a lot of like true crime and thrillers, and so something that's got a little bit of softness to it actually sounds like a nice change of pace. So it's a pretty decent sized font and it's a little over 300 pages. So this looks like something that might be really fun to read, maybe with a nice big bowl of blueberries. So let's see some of the other items that we got in this Ladies at Lunch box. The first thing I've seen that I pulled out is another like fruit pun. It says, "I like you very much." And it's really cute and whimsical and sweet, and it just looks like it's a lined notebook. So that's kind of nice. Let's see. Does it say anything else besides that? Oh, that first page was just "this book belongs to," and then it's just got like some faint lines. It's more like a regular ruled, not college ruled. I don't usually use a lot of notebooks that don't have spiral bindings because my perfectionist tendencies like to rip pages out when I kind of mess them up. But this is super adorable and something that I will definitely pass on to someone else because I do think it is just that cute. Let's see. Now I've also got a cute kitchen towel, and it's kind of this like minty like gingham color, and then strawberries. Strawberries are one of my favorite fruits, and it just says sweet and juicy strawberries, 25 cents a pint, I wish. But how cute and like kind of country. And I do actually think that's nice. And my kitchen is weirdly very like red and black, but I think that this will actually go with it because it has that dark red. So really sweet. It feels like a good material actually. It's not too stiff and it's not too soft either. And it just says it's 18 by 28 inches. So that's a cute little item that I can always use a dish towel, right? And then you don't feel so bad about not switching them out as often as we all should. I did get some tea. You guys know how I feel about tea. We get a lot of tea, but they're both from the English Tea Shop, and it looks like we got 4 different tea bags in 2 different flavors, but what fun, pretty like berry colors. And let's see what the flavors are. We got Cranberry Vanilla Delight. That sounds delicious. I love fruity teas actually. And the other one is just super berries. So that sounds like a nice summery, refreshing tea. Sounds good to me. Very cute. Got some more items. So far, you guys, I'm feeling like this subscription is the one for me. As much as I love travel, as much as I need something to sort of fill that void right now, I'm just kind of loving all of the items that they put together with this cute book. All right, so I've got something that's kind of wrapped up in some foam. So let's see. I'm hoping there's some like edible somethings in here, right? So I'm kind of guessing that it's like jam or preserves or something to go with our fruit theme. Forgive all of the unpacking noise sounds. I haven't talked about that in a long time. When I first started this channel, I used to talk about how I felt like the unpacking sounds were always like part of the experience. So I actually like to hear them and I like to keep them in my videos. All right, so I always like, I have the scissors right there and I still don't go for them. So yes, this is some Stonewall Kitchen Wild Maine Blueberry Jam, and that sounds awesome to me. I actually don't use a lot of jam and jelly, but from all of these subscription boxes that I've been getting, I've been starting to kind of collect them up on my shelf where they actually look really pretty, but I do need to start using them. And this one actually sounds like one that I will use because sometimes we get kind of like off the wall like flavor combinations, you know, or like it would be this beautiful like berry jam and then they'll throw like habaneros in there. So I like a good like standard single flavor. I'm happy to have this and I'm very happy to try that out. And it's a nice size, right? So it's 3.75 ounces, good amount. They really went for this fruit theme and I'm loving it. So we also got a little Hood's Honey Strawberry Lip Balm, and that is really cute. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that we get a lot of lip balms as well. I'm not as big of a fan of these like well ones where you have to put your finger in them just because like sanitary purposes. I prefer when it's actually like a stick, but still cute. still something I might be able to use, and still something that I can always pass on to one of you guys. If not, but maybe I'll smell it. Let's see. I don't think I can get it open. Sometimes these tins, like if you don't like open them straight off like properly, you kind of like jam them on there forever. Hot jam. So okay, there was the scent. Like at first I didn't smell anything, just nice and simple, but it does smell kind of faintly strawberry, and it's not like that super like fake strawberry, which is nice. It looks like I've got another one of these guys, so maybe I'll actually use my scissors this time instead of just tearing all of the wrapping foam. So much easier, but I feel like you got enough ASMR, right? Let's see. So it looks like we got another jar. I wonder if this was like a mistake and they didn't mean to send me 2 jars. Nope, it's a different flavor, even better. So, strawberry. So that's the theme, is blueberries and strawberries. We've gotten another one, so that looks delicious as well. And again, strawberry, these are probably like my 2 favorite like jam flavors that exist. So we've gotten a nice like mix of strawberries and blueberry stuff in here. We still have more though. This is a great box, I think, for $35, although do remember the shipping was a little bit pricey. So now we've got, ooh, I like this combo. So this is by the same company that did the lip balm, by Hood's Honey, strawberry and Prosecco soap, made with finest Scottish honey. So that sounds cool. I could use some strawberries and Prosecco. I guess in soap form will work too. Again, nice faint scent of strawberry, but that sounds like a nice soap, good for spring. I do like that they did all this berry stuff. And then finally, we have one last item, and this is probably what was giving the box its weight, as well as these little jams, is this Shadow River Wild Huckleberry. We got a new berry pancake mix, and it does say I have until 2023, so that's good. Nature's Berry Patch Private Reserve Shadow River Wild Huckleberry Pancake Mix, and it comes in this cute little fabric bag. I guess that's what huckleberries look like, but great color. What a cute, like, you could definitely reuse that bag for something. Oh, that's so sweet. And it just has the pancake mix directions on the back, and it looks like it's nice and easy. You just add water. That's the kind of pancake mix I like. I recently got a pancake mix in another box, and it was like one of those ones that involves like eggs and milk, and not necessarily things that I always have in my house, although I do almost always have syrup, although I think that these pancakes would probably be great with one of the jams, just like a little bit drizzled on top and maybe some powdered sugar. So it just says you just add the cold water and 1 package, so it's just like one big batch. Sounds really good. Maybe I'll make that this weekend and just kind of mix it up, because we're usually like, we just make like a egg burrito on the weekends if we get fancy and make like actual breakfast. Usually we're like an on-the-go kind of couple, but this might be a fun treat. Actually, I think this is a great box. Probably like my least favorite item, just because I won't use it, is this little notebook, but I still think it's adorable and definitely something that I can re-gift to someone. I love the like edible stuff. I love this super easy pancake mix, as well as both. I love that they gave us 2 jars and not just 1. Super cute soap and lip balm. Also useful. Couple packets of tea, can't go wrong with a little bit of tea, adorable tea towel, and then finally the book that actually sounds really sweet, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So this was a great box for me, and I think I was kind of on the fence deciding if I was going to try yet another one of the boxes that Bibliophilic Excursions offers, or if I was going to give it a break for a little while, just because it is a little bit outside of my personal budget, which you guys all know. For any monthly box, I try to keep it between $30 and $40 per month. But I love this ladies at lunch idea, like a book that's got like a female protagonist. I love all of the items that they put together that are all on theme, and they're all things that I think that I will use. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. It's a great way, easy way to support any YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.